Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Adaeze. I'm a 5th year medical student studying at Nile University of Nigeria, located in Abuja. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to study effectively in med school, and I'm going to be going through these outlines. Over the years, I've changed the way I study, and it's okay to change your study methods as long as it suits you and you are getting good results. I'm doing this video so you can learn from my mistakes and you can start one step ahead. So let's get right into it. First tip I'm going to be talking about is using mnemonics. Memorizing facts and information is a huge part of med school. There's this misconception that some people are gifted with a privileged memory, while in fact you can train your ability to recall information. The most common type of mnemonics used are acronyms. For example, the ABCDE assessment when a person is acutely unwell. A stands for airway, B stands for breathing, C stands for circulation, D stands for disability, and E stands for exposure. The other common type of mnemonics is when you find a common letter among the related concepts. For example, the 6 F's that may cause abdominal distension. You have fat, you have fluid, you have feces, you have fetus, you have flatus, you have fulminant mass. So you can also create your own mnemonics. As you study, you can have fun with it. You can just be creative. The more you do it, the better for you to recall them. Maybe situations like exams, maybe doing your word rounds. If you're asked a question, you can use the mnemonics to help recall and get information. The second tip I'm going to be talking about is using flashcards. I started using flashcards, I guess, in my 4th year of med school, and I found it to be more effective than just writing my notes and highlighting them. Flashcards are good. Why? Because it prompts you to think of an answer. It's a form of active learning. You're actively recalling information. So it's an active process which research have repeatedly proven to be more effective than passive learning, where you just write and just highlights your jotters and your notes and everything. So you might be wondering, should I use handwritten flashcards or digital? Well, it depends on your preference. For me personally, I prefer the digital flashcards. Why? Because you can edit it, you can organize, you can reorganize, you can search, and there's a lower risk of you losing your flashcards. If you write them down, you can easily forget it somewhere and it's gone. Some flashcard apps, they have inbuilt spaced repetition algorithms that can help you schedule it like a time convenient and appropriate for you to review those flashcards. It helps you separate the ones you've mastered and the ones that still need reviewing. Some flashcard apps, they have gamification features and aesthetic interfaces that can increase your motivation to study. They are convenient, they are portable, you can carry it around. Like if you're queuing up, let's say to get coffee, you can just be going through your flashcards. If you're talking with your friends, you can go through your flashcards anywhere. You might also be wondering, what flashcard apps should I use? Well, I suggest either using Quizlet or using Anki. Those are the 2 best flashcard apps used worldwide and globally. I'm going to upload a video specifically on flashcard apps and which one you should use, which one is better. So it's just left for you to choose which one you like. The third tip is consider forming study groups. If you're one of those people that prefer studying alone, like me, don't underestimate the power of study sessions with your fellow medical students. It's highly beneficial and is a form of active learning. It helps you get perspectives, different perspectives of a particular topic, and also helps you incorporate those concepts effectively. For example, you're studying for an exam, let's say OSCE exam. You and your peers can diagnose each other, you can teach, examine each other before even any exam, in fact. It's also advisable that a study group should comprise of 3 to 4 persons. Is more effective. Also, you plan the topic of discussion beforehand and the time the study session should hold. You should also, teach, cultivate the habit of teaching your peers. Is the ultimate indicator that you've learned something very well. Trust me, if you teach something to someone, it is hard for you to forget it. So cultivate the habit of teaching your peers. If they find something difficult, you can put them through, and you will learn even better. So the fourth tip is test yourself and also review materials regularly. Even if you don't have an exam coming up soon, it's advisable that you test yourself. You can look up practice questions online. You can even ask the set above you for their exam questions, like past questions, so you can get used to it. It helps you identify whether you are making progress or not, whether you should change your study techniques. It also helps identify your weaknesses and your strengths. It's very effective. Also, review your materials regularly. Always, at least in a day, dedicate an hour or two to revise what you've read previously. Revise your flashcards, revise your notes, your handwritten notes, maybe handouts the lecturer has given out. Revise them regularly so it can stick. You might have read a particular slide after the lecture. The next week, you might have forgotten what you read. So it's always important that you test yourself with questions, quizzes. You can even make your own questions, and also review materials regularly. It's very, very, very important, and it will help you. The next tip is to create an effective environment. It's very, very key. So people prefer studying in libraries, in the cubicles. There's less noise, less distractions. An effective study environment has good lighting. You need to be able to see what you're reading. Minimal noise, less distractions, no gadgets. Your phones are turned on or silenced. No music, nobody shouting or screaming. It's just you and your books. It's very effective and very, 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 very highly beneficial. So it's good that you find a place, a spot you like reading in. It can be your bedroom, it can be in the library, it can be maybe in the dining, it can be anywhere you find suitable. The next tip is to take care of yourself. It's very, very, very important. I can't even overemphasize it. Medical school can be demanding. Sometimes it can even be overwhelming. So you need to learn how to take care of yourself while on the road to serve others, because a sick doctor cannot treat anybody. You're of no use if you're not alert, if you're not healthy. So you need to learn how to take care of yourself. How do you do that? You get enough sleep. 6 to 7 hours is okay. Don't skip your meals because you need energy. You're sitting down in a classroom, in a lecture hall, listening to someone talk for hours, and also you need to learn how to retain the information being said. You're going for ward rounds, you're standing for hours, seeing patients, clerking patients. You're also studying. So if you skip your meals, you need energy, your body needs fuel, your brain needs fuel. Also exercise regularly. I wake up in the morning, by 6 I'm working out. You take water. Hydration is very important. Take fruits. Do what you love doing. can go out with your friends for ice cream, can go on a walk once in a while. If you like knitting, you can knit. If you like making videos, if you like doing makeup, just do whatever makes you happy. Because medical school, sometimes it drives people crazy. Like, people actually run mad. You can also have a skincare routine, like a body routine, where you just take care of your body, your skin and everything. It's really important. I hope you learned a lot from this video. If you liked it, please click the subscribe button down below. Bye.